Hello, fellow gamers and fans of Everquest, brought to you by the good people at Project 1999. It's Thoom the Barbarian! And I am with some really good friends tonight, guys. We have AC Gamer.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another Raid Edition episode.
And he is on Zorns with
and he is level 39 Monk. I think he's doing fairly well for DPS. He's sucking for taking damage, but way too low for this area anyways. So it's just faction basically at this point.
In here?
We got one kill earlier, but not since the groups have kind of organized.
Should have had him join this group because every time we're taking experience.
And as you can hear, guys, we also have Bushido Bull, whose mic seems to be a little bit low, and you're hard to hear.
So now.
Yeah, there we go. That sounds much better.
Can you hear me
We
now?
also have Chupa Cabra.
Evening, everybody.
And he's on a raid and hate, guys. He was hanging out with us, but we're not holding it against him. He went and helped out his guild, and that's a good thing.
We're not halving it. We're not hip. We're not with it.
That's right.
He uses this and uses this. And doesn't put us around anymore.
No.
What's up? Hi, how are you?
Wood Elf Warrior, guys. Wood Elf Warrior. And there is a freaking dwarf with a beard, a dwarf woman with a beard. And last but certainly not least, guys, we also have Richard lurking in the call.
Don't you know dwarven women normally have beards?
No.
You're hard to hear too, man. Are you? Do you have your mic away from your face, or?
I don't want you to hear my sexy voice and get too excited.
I want to hear your face.
Dude, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Is he breathing into his mic like Darth
why
Vader?
are you not hitting on the dwarf with the beard? It's a girl.
Because she's got a beard, dude. Authority.
Well, it's a guy, but I just was wondering why you weren't hitting on her.
I could tell. Any guy anybody who's going to play a dwarf female, that's definitely a guy.
Who's breathing into the mic? That is really
I
loud.
figured Doom wouldn't hit on that, so that's why.
Who is that?
I don't know, but that is really loud.
Chupa, he's the
Somebody's experiencing some self-love there going on.
This is like...
It's like Darth Vader when he's at home.
Darth Vader's when he's alone in the John.
He's trying to get it out, but he just can't.
He's trying to go to the restroom. It always gets.
Why did I have that last muffin?
Lord Vader? X-Lax Lord Vader?
Why did that bastard have to cut off my hands?
Then he's using the Force to get it. Oh my god, I just got sick.
Thanks, AC.
He's all talking bad to it. Get out of me!
I read something somewhere that Jedi can't manipulate themselves with the Force, or else they'd be able to fly. So he wouldn't be able to force choke his penis, dude.
What if they manipulate each other to fly each other at the same time?
That's disgusting.
In pairs, you know.
I don't think they can make each other fly either. I know they have force push and force pull, but I don't think they can make each other fly. That would be badass if they could, though.
Right? It'd be like the Matrix,
he
man.
He could force his shoes to fly, and where his shoes go, he goes.
Well, they can fall with style, definitely, if you watch the first 3 Star Wars movies. And when I mean the first 3, I mean the remake versions that George Lucas put in that everybody hates.
The ones with the special effects.
Well, the other ones had special effects, too. I like the original.
They weren't as special as these.
They went back and they redid it. I didn't have a problem with that. The only thing...
Remastered, yeah. The Death Star blew up differently. I had a problem with that. Then.
Well, yeah, a few things, but I mean, when they went back and they redid the planet, I thought the planet looked a little bit more vibrant. I didn't think they needed to.
Was the guys holding up the scanner and they're flying over and it looked greener and it looked more lush? Is that what you're talking about?
Well, when he's coming around that red planet, there used to be like a sonar kind of thing on the planet or on the screen, and he actually went back and put in a real like CGI planet in its place. Also, when they went through the town, they added a lot more stuff in there, like the actual like weird dinosaur creatures or something in the background that some of the guys are having a hard time with. I didn't have a problem with that either. I think they went a little bit overboard with it. I think they added a little bit too much to the background there, but it looked beautiful. I mean, they did a really good job doing it. I just didn't like Hayden Christensen, man. That dude is creepy. Like, I'm not the only one that was creeped out by that guy, was I?
I think you were, dude.
I don't know, man.
The entire world, dude.
Yeah.
The only person.
The Anakin when he's a little bit older as a teenager.
Oh, when he was a little kid.
No, when he got older.
Yeah,
Did you notice he was creeping on Princess Amidala when he was just
Yeah.
a little kid?
He was creeping on her when he got older too.
Yeah, because teenage boys don't ever creep on girls, dude.
I never said they didn't. I just
That's not
didn't.
natural.
No, I'm talking when
I never said it wasn't natural. I just said it was weird. Like it just it didn't
You
look.
guys
It wasn't like.
Sorry to interrupt. You guys have room in your group for Raziel?
No, we're full right now.
No. All right.
This
Sorry,
is what happens in communist Russia, guys. The teenage boys they're not attracted to teenage women, dude. It's just,
What? Communist Russia.
That's making no sense.
I like deep in the night.
I'm actually playing the Star Wars game that they just came out with for the phone. Have you guys played that one yet? Star Wars Heroes and something, or Galaxy and Heroes.
I mean, what kind of game is it? Is it RTS or?
They've actually taken. I don't know if you've ever played any Star Wars game they've come out with in the past, but it seems like they took all those games and they put it into one. So you have like an RPG aspect, you have RTS, you get to go through and beat levels. So there's like the story mode. You can go in there and do PvP. You can put armor and different weapons on your guys and upgrade those and continue to go to like different tiers with it. There's raid missions with a guild kind of thing going on, and it's a time sink for sure. Like that's what the game is built for. You have energy, but there's so much to do on there that no matter what kind of energy you're using, you can go to these different boards, and yeah, it's absolutely it's amazing. I can sit there while I'm stuck somewhere for 2 or 3 hours, and I don't go through all the energy that it allows me in that amount of time. So that is
Let me ask you a
absolutely
question,
perfect.
AC. You've played Knights of the Old Republic, right? You played the
Yes.
old RPG.
The
game.
original one before Disney got a hold of it.
Right. Did you love it? I mean, did you like that game? I love that game. Did you like it?
I played it when it first came out. Like when it first dropped, I got the disc for it, and I went out there and I started playing it. To be honest, I thought it was really, really good. The only problem I had with it was really confusing, and I didn't quite understand what I was doing with it half the time. Because I was trying to play the healer, and I went to the cantina to like dance for people, I think is the way you did it, or something along those lines, and I
Oh,
didn't...
no, you're talking about Galaxies. Talking about Star Wars Galaxies. I'm talking about they made an RPG. It's called Knights of the Old Republic.
Oh,
It's just
yeah. Where you start
yeah.
on the ship as like a smuggler or something. You don't know who you are, and you ended up having to choose.
Exactly. Did you like that?
I
game?
loved that game. They actually redid that one not too long ago too.
Yeah.
They
Do you
fixed
think
all the
that
bugs and-
Technology has come along far enough for them to make a sequel along the lines for a phone like that.
That one wasn't a phone game, but are you saying you think they could put that kind of game
You
on
think
a
it's
phone?
technology has advanced to where they could actually put an RPG of that caliber on your phone.
I think they could, but the little problem I would have with it is the controls.
Controlling and reading the text. and
Well,
stuff
I mean, they can make the text bigger. They can put the text where it's a lot bigger on the screen, but the controls really wouldn't allow you to have that massive combat. I mean, if it's like turn-based, then you could do it. But if it's
or voice activated.
because if you're in a crowded place, you don't want to really do that, and
It had to be turn activated. You're
Yeah,
right, man. You'd
I
be able
think-
to pause the game and take a minute in case you're at work or something like that, and then plan out your moves. There used to be a game, I can't remember what it was. I think it was Baldur's Gate actually, where you could pause the game and you could take each character and be like, okay, you're gonna cast this spell, you're gonna heal this guy, you're gonna go attack the gnoll over there, and you're gonna go help him attack the gnoll. So something like that I think would work.
the only problem I would have with it is
Dragon Age,
that game was so fantastic to play. I would want it on the computer, or I would want it on a console, just because I want to relish that game all over again, because it was a great playthrough, a great storyline, great acting as far as the voices go, and just tons of other stuff.
Yeah, Chupa sent me a tale saying Dragon Age. Dragon Age is also an RPG along the lines of the Knights of the Old Republic, but Dragon Age, a couple of those Dragon Age games, really, I fell in love with those games, man. They are a lot of fun. They did the RPG elements. They did where you discuss with your group mates. You can actually have sex with Morgan, I think, in one of them, which I did frequently. But those games were amazing. That's why I'm playing this game right here. I fell in love with RPGs back when there was text-based RPGs, and I've loved RPG. Well, I fell in love with RPGs with Dungeons and Dragons, even before text-based computer games. So
Double backstab again.
I actually think that is Richard that's
Uh-oh.
breathing into the mic on that one. Huh?
Is it Richard? Is that you,
I
Richard?
think it is. I think it is. I'm looking at it.
Talking to Mike, then? You turning me, whoever it is, you're turning me on, dude.
Yeah.
I'm starting to get excited, dude.
You know, when Thuum's excited, you know what happens. He starts knocking the mobs down and just going to town on them, guys. It's not a pretty sight.
Chupa is right. You can do that in Dragon Age. You can pause the game and give your party orders, and that helps out a lot as far as battles and stuff like that. And I actually changed the battle been going bad for me, and then I pause the game and I give orders and stuff like that, and all of a sudden it turns the
turns the tide.
It turns the tide of the battle. So
did you ever play Fable? Fable was another one of those good ones where you could pick like the good side or the light side.
Yeah, I played the first two Fables and I liked them. AC, what did you think of them?
I thought they were fantastic for the first one. I tried playing the second one, and I thought it was okay. By the time they got to the third, the storyline was still really good, but the gameplay.
I couldn't get it the third one. Yeah, there's something about it. I liked the first two, but the third one I just couldn't. I couldn't get invested into it, and that's probably my fault, guys. I mean, I've heard a lot of people talk about Fable 3 being a great game. I just didn't see it.
Same here. I really couldn't get into it. I don't know if it was just too close, too much of the same kind of rehash that you were doing in all the other ones, or what, but I don't know. It was missing something. Like you said, it just wasn't quite there for me. It was a great game still with everything else. You know, like everything was really solidly done. The mechanics, the voice acting, the storyline. It just didn't hold my attention as much as I thought it was going to, unfortunately. What would be the best, trilogy, I guess, would be the way to go? Or maybe, something a little bit longer than a trilogy game that you can think of? Something that has a lot of sequels to it?
I fell in love with Call of Duty when I first got my Xbox 360. I think it was Call of Duty 2 that came out. I know that's kind of a basic answer, guys, but Call of Duty would be it for me, man. I really, really loved the first few. I loved Call of Duty up until the second. What is it? Black Ops? Was it Black Ops? Yeah, Black Ops 2. And I haven't played any games after. I haven't played any Call of Duty games after Black Ops 2, but I love Black Ops 2, so I was a big Call of Duty fan there for a long time. I also liked Halo. Halo, with me and my little brother, we beat every Halo game together on Legendary together.
That's amazing.
So that was like a tradition. So yeah.
Same here. I have the same tradition with my younger brother.
Yeah, so I mean, it's a great. When you can sit down with your little brother and make a point of beating a game together, like we did with every Halo game, except for the new one that came out. That's special. That means something. That's something that me and him will always be able to look back on and realize that we had those fun times together. And I love that, man. So, props to Halo for doing that for me.
Like trilogies and stuff, guys. The two I was Nintendo guys but Zelda and Mario. I mean, Mario wasn't really RPG, I guess, but
any game. It doesn't have to be an RPG.
Yeah,
Mario and Zelda, man, those were great.
What was your all-time favorite Mario? Because for me, it would have to be the N64 one, the one where you go through the paintings.
Oh yeah, that was good.
Go ahead, Donald. Go ahead.
I don't know if I have. I liked Mario 2 also a lot, though. To be
Is that the one where you go around on the world, like in the little maps and stuff like that? You go from one little glowing dot to the next.
Yeah, that's 2.
Yeah, that's the one I really love, man.
Is that the one with the whistle, where you go up there and go past things?
You get the little frog costumes and stuff like that.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, dude.
Oh man, you're bringing back memories now.
Be the princess.
Oh, and you could float.
Yeah, they all had. I was always Toad. I don't know what you.
Get the raccoon.
I always did princess, man, because I played with a lot of brothers, and they all took the good characters. Nobody wanted it, so I was like, you know what? I'm not competing with you guys because I always get the short end of the straw, being the youngest at the time. And I'm like, I'm gonna pick a character that not one of you guys will ever play, and I'm gonna get good with that one. So I went with the princess because nobody ever wanted it.
Didn't she have that floaty thing?
She did. She was amazing when you got it good at her, man.
Yeah, I played the princess.
Is this where Demira's all right wearing a dress?
Hey, I don't mind, man. If I can float like that, and she had some of the best turning in Mario Kart.
She lives in that part of Texas, where that's acceptable.
Yeah. I don't think there's any part of Texas, but.
What about your favorite Zelda, guys? Did you guys play Zelda, or did you have a favorite one, or?
The second Zelda, man, is the best. No, I'm just kidding. That's a horrible one.
Mine was the original. That was one of the first games. It was one of the first 3 games that I got for my Nintendo, man.
The golden one.
cartridge, yeah. Yeah, and I loved it. My mom loved it. My little sister loved it. We all loved that game. It brought our family together back then. Really did. Everybody had I mean, when I was playing it, my mom and my sister would watch me. When my mom was playing it, we would watch her, and it was just an awesome game, man.
Did you go around burning down every bush when you finally got the ability to, and you found like there was a secret entrance? You're like, holy crap, I got to burn everything down.
Every wall part, doing all kinds of crap, trying to find secret doors, pushing on everything, because there were so many secrets in that game.
Yeah,
it was awesome.
It was one of the first games I ever played that had just like tons of secrets like that in there. It made you want to explore. It made you want to check things out that you would never have, otherwise done.
It's a wonderful game, man. Wonderful game.
What about you, Richard? What would you have as your all-time trilogy or more series out there?
I always played Final Fantasy games.
That's a good series.
7. But yeah, I think that was like the really only big trilogy I played through.
Since you played the Final Fantasy one, you might remember this one, you might not. It's kind of vague, but you start on like a space station, which ends up being a ship that you fly over the continent with, and you had a trading card game in that one. So you could, you pick up cards as you went through the world, and
Oh, that was 8.
was that 8? And there's like a dinosaur training camp inside, like one of the very beginning places.
And you had the Gunblades?
I think it was Gunblades, yeah.
Yeah, you had the Gunblades. Yeah,
That was 8?
the one that I was playing. I just beat. I beat 7. I played them all up until 7, and then I was playing 8. And I got to I got to the last boss. I was grinding all my characters up to level 99. I had one girl. I forget her name, but she was a girl PC, and she was at level 98. She was almost at level 99. And then my brother erased all my data. And I never played another Final Fantasy game ever after that.
That was an amazing Final Fantasy one. That was 8, right? That's what you're saying?
Hey,
I need to
8
find that
was
one again. I want to play that one again.
Yeah. 8 was a lot of fun. It was, in my opinion, it might have even been as good or better than 7. And I love 7.
I don't know if I ever played 7.
Battle was it was actually kind of easy because I had Knights of the Round quadded. So it kind of punked Sephiroth pretty badly, but yeah, it was still a fun game.
I know recently I saw that they had gone back, and I don't remember what number it was, but they went back and they like revamped one of their older versions.
Yeah, number 7. They're gonna redo the whole entire game for new systems, dude.
For number 7, is it out already? Is it completely done? Because if I never played number 7, I wouldn't mind doing that on the revamped version.
I think they're still working on it, brother.
Okay.
I think they're still working on it too.
Yeah.
Well, then I'll definitely wait for that one. That sounds like a series I wouldn't mind doing. Yeah.
Now, Richard, have you ever seen that movie Final Fantasy VII where Cloud fights
Children of Advent. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
That.
That's a good one.
So good.
That's kick-ass, dude.
Any of the Final Fantasy stuff is good. I like the movie too, even though it didn't get that good on the review wise. Oh, we gotta pop. Now, what about you, Chuba? Do you have a favorite trilogy out there?
Now he may be.
Yeah, I figured I'd throw the question at him just in case.
Insidious Halo dropped. Ooh, look at that, guys. Ace 5, Charisma plus 20, Intelligence plus 7, Hit points plus 10, Mana plus 10, Save plus Magic plus 10.
Is that over in Hate?
That's over in Hate, and he got the Insidious Rogue, which is AC 11, Dex plus 8, Stamina plus 8, Stamina plus 10. I'm sorry, Charisma plus 3, Intelligence plus 13. Mana plus 35. Tell me you won that, Jupiter. Did you win that?
I think he said there was no other mages there, so he might just be getting all of it.
Oh, I hope he is, dude. I hope he's just racking it up. Oh, it's Enchanter only.
Oh.
That sucks. Those are really cool items, though, man. English, do you speak it?
What about
only on Tuesdays? Only on Tuesdays.
What about you, James? Or Bushido? Do you have a favorite trilogy?
It was a trilogy, although I didn't play the entire trilogy. Have you ever heard of King's Quest? So You Want to Be a Hero?
Yeah, King's Quest period are just amazing games. Nope,
So
not that. Try something else.
I know what yours are, AC.
What's that?
Mass Effect, dude, right?
Yeah, I guess I would go with that one. I mean, there's so many different games out there, depending on what.
Is a trilogy. That's the only trilogy I believe we've named tonight, man. Everything else has had multiple.
Well,
sequels.
that's why I said trilogy or more. So just a game that has a lot of sequels, a lot of over the years you can go through the different stages that it's gone. I think Mario is I've seen pictures of like where Mario started out, what he looked like, and then like where he's at now, and it's absolutely amazing to see the transitions that he's gone through. I bet you the same thing's going to be true of like Halo and this Call of Duties and things of that sort. Like I'm playing one right now. It's a World War II first-person shooter, and that one is beautiful in the graphics. So I can kind of see they are going.
Infamy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to actually play that with you guys, dude. I need to. You gave me a Steam key. I downloaded the game. It's ready to play. I just need to get in there and growl. Oh God, what happened to this?
He's a skeleton.
Oh, okay. I was freaking me out, dude. I was like, did we lose him? Did he gate?
I thought that last one we had gated on us. I'm like, oh, where'd it go? Because it just vanished in front of me.
I am a great leader, but I can't read. Sorry.
How many of you guys played text-based games though?
One.
Just one of you guys? Just one?
Well,
No, I played Dungeon. I think it was Baldur's Gate text-based game. I'm not 100%.
Before you pull any.
Yeah, but there was definitely a Dungeons and Dragons mud that I played all the time, dude. And really the only mud that I ever played, but I played it so much, man. I had like a level 70 or 80 dwarven fighter, dude, and I had a bunch of other classes too, but that was a great mud, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was Sorcerer 101 is the one I kept playing.
Sorcerer 101. See, I bet you could still find those. The last time, I played muds right before I met you, AC. I was replaying muds, and I had to download some kind of program to allow me to play them. But I found the Dungeons and Dragons one again, and I was playing it. And so I'll be more than willing. If you guys want to get on a mud, dude, you let me know. Hit me up.
I always thought muds were one-person player.
Some of them are multiplayer.
Yeah, the Dungeons and Dragons one I was playing, all my friends were playing on it, dude.
I would not mind doing that. We could take in a persona. I could turn on my voice modification and do like an ogre or an orc or something.
Sounds good to me, man. I mean, like I said, dude, I would love to go back and play a good mud. As long as my computer will play it.
Oh, I mean, the only thing you'd have to worry about is if it's too much. Like your computer is too good to play it, basically.
Like I said, my old computer, which is not near as beastly as this one, I had to download some kind of program.
DOSBox?
No, I don't think it was DOSBox, brother. I think it was.
You can put it in a DOS shell.
It was some kind of reader or something like that. So I could actually read it was weird, dude.
Adobe or a Word or something.
DOSBox is pretty good. It will run anything that you were able to run off DOS on that program.
DOSBox on my last computer because I would go and download some of the games that are free to play. They're not free to play, but they're free domain now.
Right.
So people, you can just download them from the website. So.
Which is cool, that it's getting to that point that people can try out some of those older games that maybe they never really got to experiment with. Simon the Sorcerer, hilarious game. If you guys have not played that one, it's a click and play game, almost like Monkey Island or Return to Monkey Island. I used to play a lot of click and play games.
But did you play Return to Monk Island?
I did not play to Return to Monkey Island. I don't know what that is.
Well, you can with Zorn for Horns, dude. You'll be able to.
Yeah.
Be successful.
Don't know what to say to any of that. I'm like, okay, I don't know where to go.
We got a pop.
This guy's got a lot of hit points.
Did any of you guys have a Sega Genesis like back in the day?
I did. Sega Genesis and Sega CD.
There was a game my brother and I played for hours. It was called Blade Runner. I don't know if you've ever played that before. Or not.
Sick movie. Great movie.
Yeah, it was a really good game. Really good. It's kind of you go around. You had missions and stuff or quests you had to complete, and you could take on like different characters to help you. Like they all had like one was a healer, one was like a like a rogue almost, a locksmith or whatever. You know what I mean?
What kind of
pretty fun game?
Like a first person RTS?
Yeah.
Like what? Like RPG?
Yeah, like RPG. And you'd go around to different, like you'd have to go to the bar, and then you'd have to go across town and go to the, the
Did you kill
hospital or
replicants?
whatever. And for Sega Genesis, it was pretty complex, to be honest.
I had Sega CDX, which played both the CDs and the cartridges.
You know what I liked? What game I liked for the Sega system, the Genesis system? That was. You guys ever played Altered Beast?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Sounds
Where
familiar.
you eat those orbs, you eat those orbs and you turn into a more and more powerful werewolf until eventually you stop turning into a werewolf and you turn into a dragon. and then you just rape everything on the screen, dude, with your horny dragon penis, dude. Pretty cool.
I don't know. It sounds pretty graphic.
It wasn't as graphic as I'm trying to make it off to be. I'm just trying to.
Who needs to be doing advertise for it, man?
It was a fun game, man.
Do that voice. Ever wanted to rape something with your dragon penis?
Your dragon horny penis.
Come join us on Dragon Protection.
That was a great
Why are we
game,
still
though.
at this one? Oh,
Yeah, Ultra Beast was a lot of fun, man.
Alright, fellas, I'm gonna head out. The wife is home.
All right, man.
Good, my friend.
Thanks for joining us, dude.
That's Mavis, guys, in case you didn't know. It's not Movina, it's Mavis.
No, it's a chick.
Only for them, only for them.
Bye, darling.
That's right. Not only for me. Oh, in your face. I'm done with
Have
this.
a good night, guys.
All right, be well, brother. I am a great leader, but I can't read.
If you had to pick one game that was probably the most obscure game you can think of that would be worth something for somebody going back and playing some of those older games, which one would you advertise? Which is the one that you would be like, that's the one you should go back?
Oh, Metroid.
I don't know if I would say it's obscure. That's actually a pretty big genre.
Yeah, let's see. Let's think of something else.
I'll tell you a game as a retro, like I kind of do the retro gaming thing.
Mm-hmm.
Conker's Bad Fur Day. I've never played it, and it's like $400 to buy it.
It's
You've never
hilarious.
played it?
That is hilarious.
I have it, dude. I own that. I own that game for my Nintendo 64. You're saying it's worth
Dude.
how?
So
It's
dirty.
like $300 or $400, dude. Easy.
So dirty. So dirty.
Oh yeah, it's definitely not PC.
There's a mountain. There's a mountain at the very beginning of the game made out of poo.
Shit.
That tells you that. Yeah, well, that's what they call it there for sure.
Yeah, you gotta fight the thing.
And
You
that
got toilet paper into its mouth.
tells you everything you need to know about the game right there. Ren and Skippy. If you don't like that, you're probably not gonna like Bad Fur Day. But
I have it for the Xbox, and that's like worth $40 or $50.
Ooh, I got a party experience, man.
Mhm.
All right.
kicking some butt, man.
Hey,
Taking some
I was
names.
busy getting a drink when I should have been killing.
Conquer's Bad Fur Day. I have not thought of that one in a long time. That's a good game.
That was a great.
Original.
I like Zork. Zork would be my, recommendation. If you guys have never played that one, go back and watch
Isn't
the.
that text-based?
It was, and then it moved on from text to pictures, and then text and pictures to actual graphics, and has kind of evolved over the years. I haven't seen one that come out recently, but those are really, really good games, and I think it's worth it to go back and play the old text ones and start from the beginning and see it all the way through.
Yeah, it's free. You forgot
You need to mute your mic, Bushido.
Hey,
He's doing it again, man.
What is it? Who are we talking to, Alar?
for bread.
Somebody's,
down here's orange. I got it.
He needs some bread and some pizza. Yeah, he's like, hey, I want a Big Mac and cheese.
Hey, order me some ding dongs.
Yeah, ding dongs, dude.
From my mouth. Get some ding dongs from my mouth portal.
Yeah, and don't forget those salty chocolate balls.
Oh yeah, I want
Go
extra
back
cheese.
there
Yeah.
until the 29th.
And a little bit of noodles thrown in there on top, man.
That kind of never gets old.
Right, like people were listening at home, they were like, "What is going
I'm like,
on?"
who's got the CB radio on?
Breaker, come in. Over.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
10-4, there, good buddy.
I need a place to unhitch and get some rest, guys. Is there any cops coming up?
We'll pack the Pokemon down for the evening. Any bogeys out there?
Yeah, that's it. Like, I don't know their lingo.
Yes.
Yeah, even he's agreeing with you, man. He's like, yeah, there sure is. It's there. You know what we should do is we should come up with what he's going to say next and put some funny stuff in front of it, dude. Be like, hey, Alar, I got all those rubber dildos for you, man. Do you want them in the front or in the back?
God. Where do we deliver those? In the back?
Oh yeah, just bring it around back. It's good. It's good.
Everyone you can stuff in there.
Right, and then he's all right. He's like, yeah, I'll just stuff them wherever.
Like throwing a hot dog down the hallway.
They're not gonna have any lube though. Are you cool with that, man? Or do you All right. No lube with it.
I'd further put it in my ear, but that's okay.
Oh my god.
This is horrible. We're
You
bad
sure.
friends, guys. We're bad friends.
Shame on you.
But yeah, I mean, we just don't want you to hear his conversation because it might be something personal. As far as like dildos and no lube. I mean, that's just painful, guys.
Talking about them again?
I mean, be kind and rewind, guys. You left your mic on, dude. You left your mic on.
Yeah, dude, you were talking to whoever it was. It wasn't Thum that did that, brother. That was all a lie.
Oops. There was no lube discussion on this end.
No, you agreed to all sorts of things on that end, man. You like we got promises here.
Credit card numbers and social security number. I heard it all, dude.
Yeah, and no lube when Thum comes over for a visit. So, you know how that's going.
Sorry about your look there, Thum.
Dude, I will be rough, dude.
I was gonna say it's not gonna hurt Thum too much. It's
I
gonna...
don't know who's going to need it.
or was he thinking he was gonna take you to? Maybe no lube on you, man.
And you will not enjoy it. You guys remember 300?
Yeah, you know, I always thought that kind of woman would have just killed him right then and there.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Cut his balls off, dude.
But she's tough, man. I love her in those like Terminator movies or TV show.
Yeah, that lady Laura was talking to sounded pretty tough too, man.
Yeah, she did. She was talking about all sorts of dildos and things, man. It was crazy.
She sounds hideous.
Who are you talking to, Jake?
You want her there,
Jake from State Farm.
You can have her.
Jake from State Farm.
What are you
Jacqueline.
wearing, Jake? Khakis.
What are you wearing?
What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
She sounds hideous.
Khakis.
She's a
That
dude.
commercial's a trip, dude. It never gets old.
What about the Conehead version?
I don't think I've seen the Conehead version.
You know the two main characters in the Coneheads from Saturday Night Live?
The father and wife or the
Yeah.
kids?
Jane Curtin and Dan Aykroyd?
Yep.
They come in and they play those two parts.
Pickles?
It says, khakis, explain.
You
A
started
dull
this
earthly
one, dude.
garment covering the low extremity.
Okay.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Yeah, you did.
All right. Guys, I want to thank everybody for coming out, man. AC Gamer has got some new stuff coming out on his channel. AC, let us know what we have to look forward to, man. What do you want to bring attention to the most?
Guys, we have Day of Infamy coming out here. By the time you guys watch this episode on my channel, you will have seen a lot of episodes. Me and Cypher has gone a little crazy with that episode or those games, and I think we shot something like 30 episodes on a day. So it is really, really addictive. You want to do better each and every single time, and we play multiplayer against the AI, and then we play, online with team versus team actual players, and that's when things get really interesting. I'm also doing a few other video games that are going to be coming out here fairly soon, and then there's going to be a short break there for about 2 months. I do apologize, maybe a little bit longer, maybe a little bit less. We're going to have to see, but the channel will not be going away altogether. There's going to be tons and tons of Everquest videos already posted, so just kind of bear with me, guys, and we'll get back to our schedule whenever we can. Thanks for the shout out, dude.
My pleasure, brother. We also have, guys, we have Nano who is also twitching and doing the YouTube thing. Nano, if you're here and you want to give a shout out to your channel, go ahead and do so, brother.
Hey everybody, I am Nono03. I probably Twitch more than I YouTube, since I don't even know how to name my video yet, but I'm getting there. Hello.
He's typing on the other end.
So, yeah, check it out.
Oh God! Oh God!
Dude's gonna die.
Yeah,
Dude's gonna die.
library.
No, he's not even attacking. Oh, your library's kicking you out?
Yeah, library splash page. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and we will catch you all in the next video.
Subscribe. Hey guys, and welcome to the disembodied voice of AC Gamer. We are definitely going to be doing a lot more series in the future, but here are a few of them that you guys might find interesting. Of course, you're more than welcome to check them out. I would love to hear your comments. Again, if you do enjoy these videos, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. It's definitely the indicator that I use to tell if you guys want to see more videos like that, of that particular game style, of that series in the long run. So when you guys leave comments down, it helps me decide whether we should keep doing it, as well as whether you want to see games like that in the future. And here are a few of them right here. I kind of picked out a few of different genres. We will be doing spotlights for other YouTubers in the future. So if you want to get a little shout out, definitely let me know. If you group with me, chances are you will get a shout out in here eventually. But for now, these are just 4 series that I have that I feel like could use a little bit more attention, and that you guys might actually enjoy as well. Thanks again for watching, guys, and we will definitely catch you all next time.